Oh, wrong one. Whoops. What is up? Hi, gibbers and gremlins. Welcome to Will You Press the Button? I'm here. We are back. We are doing the thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's just jump into it. This first one I already read, and I think it's fairly simple. You can completely remake your body into it exactly how you want to look, and nothing you do will change it. Lack of exercise, bad eating, etc. But if anyone finds out that you remade yourself, all the changes go away. So, here's the deal. For me, it would be very, very, very noticeable considering I'm disabled. It would be very noticeable. Um, I mean, I guess technically I could just like remake the inner workings of my body. Actually, yeah, because that's all I really care about, anyways. And I think that'd be real difficult to tell if I didn't change my appearance and just change the inner workings. No one would be able to tell unless, of course, hospital visits. So, yeah, eventually then things would revert and that would be a problem. Um, whew. Uh, that could potentially cause me personally a lot of issues. I don't know. Hmm, hmm. But it would be, oh my goodness. I'm actually surprised that doesn't pop up. I don't know what the deal is there, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that that didn't pop up. It was just a text message from AT&T, just more dumb BS. Woo. Yeah, I think I'd press it just because. Why not? There's no, like, for the most part, it wouldn't really hinder me. Let's see. You can go back to any age you would like, but you cannot change anything that happens. I mean, sure. Well, hmm. Then it wouldn't necessarily matter. Because, like, think about it this way. I go back, and I know I go back to that age, and I know that things are fine, so I know I don't have to worry. But I can't change that, so I'm gonna worry anyways, because I can't change how I was in that moment. So it wouldn't matter, and it wouldn't change anything, and it would just force me to relive that over. So no, this feels pointless. Feels dumb. Feels just like prolonging stupid stuff. You get an infinite supply of Nutella, but you can't eat it on anything. I mean, that's actually kind of funny because me and the slimy pumpkin were talking about Nutella the other day. Um, and I was like, yeah, I don't really care for it on anything except for like, you could put it on like crackers of some kind, or like, you get the packs of Nutella that have the little weird, crackery like breadstick things that you dip them in, and it'd be sick. So yeah, I'd press that button. Duh. Why is that a 50-50, basically? What the heck? That's weird. That's insane. That's still just an upside. because it's infinite, Nutella. You are the smartest person that will ever live during the course of humanity. You can never use your smarts to benefit the world or yourself. That's pointless. I don't care. That's another one of those where it's like, wow, cool. Doesn't matter. You have the power to heal any wound on other people, no matter how serious, as long as that person is still alive, but your wounds no longer heal. Sorry, no, I've had holes all the way down to bone, so, I will not be doing such a thing. Sorry. Let's see. All the countries of the earth will unite into a planetary republic, and there will be peace everywhere. But the ruler will be Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. But we just said that, hey, there's gonna be peace everywhere. So it wouldn't matter. Like, it, it wouldn't really change anything. There would still be world peace. So yeah, I think so. I think I'd press it. So many people wouldn't. Huh. I don't know. I could be thinking about it all wrong, but I don't know. Considering it says, hey, there's world peace, and nothing can really change that, one would assume, oh, there goes that again. Hope that doesn't come through. Let's see, your chances of getting a strike in bowling will increase, but you will never be able to get a spare again. Sure, I guess. I don't know. I don't bowl. This doesn't matter to me. You have the ability to read minds, but you mumble everything you hear in your sleep. Sure. Why not? I don't really mind. Okay. I sleep alone anyways. Sure. You can change one thing in the course of history to change things. That says completely, but it doesn't. You will go back in time to that point, become immortal, and have to live from then on. It might be yeah, no, I think my mental well-being is a better thing than whatever physical junk that would put on me. I would definitely go back and change how I was born, as selfish as that is. Yeah, I'll press it. Okay, next. Let's see. Will you press the button? You can bring peace to the world among all people for the rest of time, but you die and nobody will ever know that you brought this peace. Huh. So, just for the sake of humanity, I mean, sure. Why not? I'm down with that. I wouldn't really get to, be a part of that, but whatever. You get paid 140K yearly. You have to work 66-hour weeks in a sewer. That's wow, that's actually quite a bit. But I mean, sure. Why not? That's crazy. Cause, assumedly you would have a hazmat suit and stuff, man. It's like, that's fine, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. You have very many friends and people who love you. You're eternally depressed with no way of fixing that. Well, then it doesn't matter, so nah, I'm good with what I got. Let's see. Weed is completely legalized forever, but Republicans get to be in charge of all three branches and all state government. Wow, political. I don't care about weed. And personally, for me, this would be hell because of who's already in office over here. So, nope. No thanks. I'm good. Let's see, you'll have the ability to choose any superpower you want, have it for the span of your life, and be able to change it on a whim. But you will become totally emotionless. Uh, huh. No? I don't think so. Nah. Let's see. You encounter $5 million, but it's a settlement in a divorce from your soulmate. Huh. Okay. Um. Here's the thing with this one is like, if this is inevitable, there would be no reason not to press the button. But if it wasn't inevitable and you'd still meet your soulmate, then eh. And if you wouldn't meet your soulmate, then it wouldn't, matter. This one's interesting because, like, it's all banking on whether you think you would meet your soulmate anyways, or just, someone that you would deem as just kind of perfect the way they is. So like I don't know. I don't think I would well, hmm, that's rough. Eh, I want to believe in love. I'm good. Let's see here. Receive 5,000 USD weekly tax free for the rest of your life, but you have to live in a house with your worst phobia. And if you overcome, it will change. Huh. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I don't need that on me. No thanks. There'll be another season of Breaking Bad, but you have to cut off a finger. Well, no. I've never even watched it, so I don't care. Plus, no show would be good enough for me to cut off a finger. No thanks. You become the world's greatest runner, but you only ever consume protein shakes for the rest of your life. Nah, I'm good. I don't care about that. Let's see, you get your dream job. After 10 years, you are sacked and can not get another job. Huh. I mean, I'm already kinda in that boat, so now I'm good. This is a lot of no's. This is a lot of no's, chat. Let's see, you become a master in an artistic craft and are able to quickly produce stunning works of art, but you isolate yourself and will never meet or see another person again. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I need people very clearly. Especially me. Because the whole being disabled thing, I need people. You become God of the universe, but The one and only rule you are bound to is that you cannot be seen by or make contact with anyone in any way. You will be alone for the rest of eternity. You cannot break this contract. No. That is conceited, and I don't care about that. I care about people. I care about living life. I don't care about what comes next or what could have been before it. I care about the here and the now and living it good. Let's see. Become a mess, but isolate yourself. I already did this. No, I'm good. You become a mess. You're autistic. Blah. You'll be able to build a healthy relationship, romantic or otherwise, with anyone you meet instantly. Never see or be contacted by any of your current friends or loved ones again. Clean slate. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's see. Receive the equivalent of 15,000 euros in your regional currency. Everyone you've ever known forgets you. No. I'm good. I'm fine, thanks. That's not even that much money regardless. So, like, no, I'm fine, man. Wait, what? It says there's a chat rate of 1, but nothing's happened. I'm so confused. What? Let's check live chat then instead of top chat. I see. Poo poo pee 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 poo poo. Great. Wonderful insight. Great. Fantastical insight. You get a gold star. Good job. You've done it. The pinnacle of chat. Good for you. Great. Wonderful job. You get a clap. Yay. In fact, there were several. Let's see. You will be transported to the fictional world of your dreams after destroying your current world. Nope. I'm good. Don't care. Let's see. You'd get 80% of Bill Gates' wage without having to do anything. Do a thing. You must put toothpicks underneath your toenails and slam them into brick wall one by one. No, I'm good. A lot of no's, chat. I don't know. Taylor Swift stops making music, but she becomes the president. I don't care about this. Man. Someone really did not like Taylor Swift. But also, the first person makes a good point down in the comments about we would be free of the Orange Man. So you know what? Sure. Why the heck not? Oh, damn. One of the comments on this is better than Trump. That's, oh my god. And that was 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. Has it been that long? Oh, fuck. Yucky. Yucky. I mean, since his original run. Yikes. Let's see, you can warp at will in any universe you want, even fictional ones or alternate timelines of ours. But you'll never find love. Nah, I'm good. Don't care about that. Let's see, you get a sandwich, but you aren't really hungry. It's still a sandwich. I'll eat it regardless. It's a sandwich. Who wouldn't sandwich? Plus, you can save it for later when you are hungry. Sandwichnomics, my guys. Let's see, you will gain complete understanding of all programming languages, but Your maximum typing speed will be capped at 10 words per minute. Huh. This one's actually a tough one. This one's actually a tough one. Because that would be an awesome skill, but it would mean you would type incredibly slow no matter what for the rest of your life. So texting would be awful. I guess you could technically make everything like text to speech, and if you really needed to fine tune something, then you could go with the typing. So, you know what? Sure. Why not? I don't really like texting as it is, anyways. Let's see. Well rested without any sleep for the rest of your life, but you cannot travel faster than 10 miles per hour ever again. I'd gladly take it. Yes, baby. Gladly take it. Absolutely. That's crazy that most people wouldn't take it. If you press the button, watch out for Earth. It's moving at 67,000 miles per hour. You can't move that fast, so you can't keep up with it. That's not how that works, my guy. What about this next guy? Can't, cause speed is key. Great. Love this. Wonderful. Need my speed. I like sleeping. It's one of my 3 favorite activities, right behind eating and doing nothing. Great. Wonderful. Love that. Good to know that even way back then, we were all fairly lazy. Great. Let's see. You can stop time and still move / act freely, but you continue to age while time is stopped. Ha! I don't think that matters then. Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't use it for too much, so sure. Why not? Like, I wouldn't really use it much, but hey, why not? Let's see, you were paid $10 million to attend 1 year of incredibly intensive combat, survival, and weapon training, but once per month for the next 10 years, a random selected world government will dispatch an assassin to attempt to kill you. No! None of this sounds great. Like, nah, thanks. No, I'm good. None of that sounds good enough. You can change anyone's mind and even take them to places at your own will, but your mind will desire to bring them to the factory that you made to brutally kill and dismember them for their body parts. Yikes. The first comment is downside. Oh my god. I'm good. I don't need that on my conscience. Let's see, you get to teleport anywhere that you have been, but when you go to sleep on Friday, you wake on Monday, skipping weekends. Huh. Huh. Well, that would be skipping a lot of life, so I'm good. I will not. Let's see. You can freeze time at will, but you age twice as fast when it stops. When it is stopped. Great. No, I'm good. No. As I said, I wouldn't really use the power anyways. Ever in the world and in the future, gets proper justice, you get life in prison, no matter what you do. Nah, I'm good. Let's see. Infinite wealth, love, and health, but uncontrollable bowel and bladder. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Why not? Let's see, you never have to pay taxes again, and the government gives you all of your old tax money back. Let's see, one day when you're awake and going about your day, a comically large anvil will appear minus 10 meters above your head and start falling. Easy, don't look up. Remember, kids, it won't come if you're not looking. That comment's great. I love that comment. What a good comment. 10 out of 10 comment. That is once a day. Gosh. Good golly gosh. No. Definitely not. Let's see. You invented a cure for cancer. You invested a cure for cancer. You end up with cancer that can't be cured by any means, including your own invention. Fuck it, I'm dying anyways. Fuck it, dude. I don't care about this, but if other people could never use alcohol again, sure, I guess. I don't care. I don't do either of those things. Let's see, you write a series of books more popular than Harry Potter, A Song of Ice and Fire, and Lord of the Rings combined, but the movie adaptation is renowned as being the worst ever made. Well, hey, I wouldn't be the one in charge of the movie adaptation. I would have sick ass books. Let's go. I'm down. Wait, I pressed the wrong one. I pressed the wrong one. Let's see. You have very many friends and people love you, but you're eternally depressed. We already did this. I will not. Be fluent in every language, but never be able to leave your own country. I'm not. I'm most likely never gonna do that anyways. Yeah, let's go, baby. This guy. China sometimes is good. Oh no. Let's see. From your grave, 2 weeks after your death, you will be reborn like a phoenix from your own ashes into your ideal body slash looks with your memories and personality intact. But your death will scar you forever. You will feel unparalleled fear every time you come close to the situation or object that killed you. Additionally, your personal belongings will burn up, and nobody will realize who you are before they've stopped grieving. Nah. That's got too many downsides that make it pointless. Let's see. You'll receive $1 billion, but your idol dies. Nope. I'm good. I want to keep my favorite guy dude bro alive and kicking because he's great. Twitter is erased from existence. They all moved to Tumblr. Oh no. Let's keep them on Twitter. Thank you very much. Let's keep them there. You'll have the best night with the one you love, but they'll forget it ever happened. I mean, sure. Why not? First comment, my cat, question mark? Great. Funny. You go back in time and free all the... Oh. Oh. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't mind, necessarily. It would suck, but hey. Whoa, that one's a bit much. Yikes. Relocate to any place desired. Start from scratch, taking only the clothes on your back. Don't care. Plus, that'd be a problem for me. You'll get $50 million, but you have to spend 10 years in a small, dark cell that only has your favorite game and a system to play on. No sustenance. Anyone who presses a button is dead. Yeah, that's a good point, which is what I was going to bring up. Let's see, you can see the future, but you can't speak or write any language. No, I'm good. Next, let's see, you will have complete control over any animal of your choosing, but you will take on the appearance of that animal. No, I'm fine, thanks. I like being a dude, bro. Let's see, you get free airplane tickets for the rest of your life, but you know that one random plane you ride will crash and kill you. I'm good, I don't really care for planes anyways. And I'm already afraid of planes as it is, so no, I'm good. You get the ability to run faster than sound, but your bladder only has an eighth of the original volume. No, that's not even useful. You get to live in a mansion where everything is provided to you, but you can't leave the mansion and will be studied through cameras by a secret organization 24/7. Hey, practically me already. Let's go, baby. Sure. You can have as many fans, followers, or subscribers as you please, but you'll have twice as many people who hate you and everything you do. Cool, I don't care. The first comment on that last one was, what if I chose a negative number? That's thinking with your brain. That's big brain time. That's such big brain time. Your phone will never run out of battery. Brightness and sound will stay low forever. I don't care. I just don't. Simply. Let's see, you will have fabulous hair for the rest of your life, but your ears start to look like heads of snakes. No, I'm good. I don't mind being bald. I'm good. I don't really care if I'm bald. Well, let's see. All humans become completely righteous and never do evil to each other. Okay, but human civilization is reverted to and stuck in the Middle Ages. Technologically forever. Huh. I mean, if we didn't know what we were missing out on. Um, let's see, what do other people say? What is considered evil? Good and evil are okay. Stupid. Let's see, without evil, there's no good and no fun either. Wow, yikes. 50-50. 2016, there's a difference in button pressers and non-pressers. Let's see. Don't you hate it when someone does evil to you? Never. Solely for the purpose of fan fiction. This comment may be offensive. Oh. I need Xbox. What is this question? I mean, technically, if we don't know we're missing out, sure, I'll press it. Otherwise, no, I wouldn't. Let's see. Oh. For every person, you have to give a sweaty try. No, I don't care about doing this ever anyways. So, no. I'm good. Let's see. You cure cancer, but no one knows who did it. Every cat in the world loses the ability to reproduce, and every cat lover in the world knows about what you did. Only to cats and where you live. No, I love kitties. Sorry, but no. All your loved ones, friends, parents, relatives, partner, children, blah blah, will always be happy and free from all kinds of diseases, but all their memories about you will be completely erased. I mean, I'd rather choose the not selfish route, thank you very much. Oh, the first comment has a good point. Memory loss is a disease, technically. But, you know, I don't care. Whatever. You can watch any television channel you want. I don't watch TV. You must watch only the channel for the rest of your life. Yeah. I would only really watch Cartoon Network anyways, so sure. Plus, I don't really watch TV, so hey. Free Cartoon Network, yo. You create a working time machine, but it only goes back to the Great Depression. No? That's just a problem? What the hell? Why is there just an annoying dog in the comments? I will not. That's pointless. You have the most sexiest body in the whole entire world, but you cannot get laid at all. I'm down. Sure. Why not? Don't care. Let's see. Get to watch your life as a movie showing from your birth to death. You can change the movie, but you can't choose your death, and it's guaranteed to be awful. I mean, but then part of your life would be you watching a movie. Therefore, movie would include you watching a movie. But then your life contains watching a movie of you watching a movie. Therefore, the movie contains you watching a movie about you watching a movie. Oh my god, that first comment hurts. What in the Stanley Parable is this? So my death is horrible, but my life is as long as I want it to be and guaranteed to be amazing because I dictate it. I mean, I guess it's in a movie, so my death is honorable, but I never die because I make me immortality. Okay then. Why would you want to watch the movie of your life while your life is happening? You'd miss out on so much. Let's see. Bang all the chicks I want, get to watch it, watching my own. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, yeah, sure. One of the people in the comments on that last one did have a good point about you could technically change your life to be immortal. I mean, I think that's maybe taking it a bit too far. Maybe you don't get that luxury. Uh and maybe you don't get to change how long your life is, considering it's how and when, and it'll be awful. So, you know. Anyways, next. Let's see, you are able to watch the life of another person by touching them. You will see everything from their point of view, from their moment of birth, the current day in real time. The power is triggered the moment you touch or are touched by anyone, and you cannot return to your point of view until the memories catch up to the current day. Oh my god. So it's literally just you can never touch another human person, the movie, and you will die from old age by like let's see, maybe the second person you touch even. Yikes, that first comment's rough. Let's see how much time it take without knowing it. Processing this will not be a good choice. Think if the memories go 1 to 1. What about me? Oh, I will not. No thanks, I'm good. Um, let's see. Have we really been only going for 35 minutes, 40 minutes? Okay. Give me just oh my god, my phone. Oh, almost dropped it. Well, I did technically drop it, yes. Give me just a moment. I have to do a thing. So get rid of this one, get rid of that one. Beep boop, bop boop. Don't remember. Will check later. Bip. There we go. Okay, carrying on. Next. Let's see. When you die, you are reborn into a fantasy world with all your memories, but it is Pokemon. Is this a downside? I see no downside here. Read the Wikipedia page for what? Free extra life. Also, did you know that in terms of oh no. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Oh my god. This is a win-win, yeah. This just wouldn't be bad. This is correct. This is correct. I will press the button. Let's freaking go. Let's see. Hello. Welcome back to this, or playing, will you press the button? And that last one was a very easy choice, cause basically just an extra life and you get to freaking live in Pokemon. Oh wait, does it say? Oh no, it just says you'll be reborn in a fantasy world. So technically you could be a Pokemon or not be a Pokemon. Either way, I don't know. I think that'd be kind of sick. So yeah, my button press is still very much on the table. Yes, very much there, very much still true. Absolutely press that button. Let's see, you can bring anyone back from the dead, but every time you do, it 5 years 5 years are taken away. 5 years. Great. Good grammar. Wonderful grammar. Uh, um, here's the question though. This doesn't elaborate on whether the person would, then be. Oh my god. My ears. All sorts of wonk. Um, the question here is like, would you bring them back at the current age that they died? Because, then it'd be somewhat pointless. I mean, sure, you would get to, like, potentially give last words and stuff, maybe, but also then they would just die over again. Or do they come back at a certain age? Do they come back as a newborn? Like, what's the what? I think I would do it out of curiosity more than anything. Cause I don't know, can't bring back yourself. I mean, yeah, that'd kind of defeat the purpose. It'd be bring back yourself, but lose 5 years. Bring back yourself, lose 5 years. And I mean, technically, if you made it to the end of your life and you died, um, oh, I guess technically, if we're going by that logic, if you could bring yourself back when you're dead and you live to like 85, you would then be able to live to 80 again and then 75. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I would, I'd imagine, uh, you know, no bringing back yourself. Let's see, you can revive one dead person, but you have to choose someone else to die in their place. Absolutely. Yes. 100%. Yes. There are so many people that I would be fine with just being like, hey, you super awful, horrendous person. Peace, bitch. So yes, I'd press that button in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Let's see, you can read other people's minds. Training included. What does this mean? What does that mean? Whoever's thoughts you are reading will be said out loud by your mouth. The first comment. I can whisper it, can't I? What do we got? Then some sort of other language. Lol, I can't read. So if someone and I read their minds, will I be reading the mind of giant blood red to... Oh, funny. Haha, I get it. Let's see. Lol, it would freak out the person who you're reading, though. That'd be funny. Read and run. See this really good one. But I not press the button because there are too many perverts in the world. What are perverts? Funny. I think I'd press the button, yeah. Wait, does it say out loud? Oh, technically, yeah, I guess in that instance it would probably have to be at some specific volume. Maybe pressing the button was a bad choice. Maybe. Potentially. You get the Omnitrix from Ben 10, but the villains from Ben 10 also exist now and are actively hunting you. No. I'm good. I don't care. I mean, sure. Lose all the interest in a lot of situation. For Hua, we wa. Let's see. Next one. You will inexplicably acquire the ability to speak fluently in every language that is foreign to you, but you'll forget how to speak your native language and have to learn it from scratch. That's still like every other language, my guy. And also, I think, personally, English would probably be one of the easier to learn, even though we have two, and two, there, and there. Nightmare salad. But I think I'd much more be willing to learn English than other languages. I think it'd be easier. Plus, you would have literally every other language at your disposal, which would also probably help the learning process. So, yes. I almost clicked no. Would press the button indeed. Yes. Oh, would press the bottom. So would you not press it? Interesting. Because I would certainly press that button. Absolutely. Let's see. You can live in each reality you want, as each character you want, even video games, books, or films, blah blah. It'll be like a normal life. Start as an embryo and die, and you won't have memories of your old life. I mean, it's just extra lives. And it's just essentially the whole past life concept. Sure. There's not really a downside to it. The downside is, hey, it's just essentially the equivalent of a past life. You'll create constant Wi-Fi connection that works everywhere in the world. That is fucking dope. But let's see, it'll malfunction at a random day and will work again 24 hours later. That's still anywhere in the world. And we already deal with that. Like, it's not like that doesn't already happen. So, yeah. Gimme the Wi-Fi, baby. I mean, it's not like I leave my home much, but like perfect Wi-Fi still is perfect Wi-Fi. So like, you know. Oh, it says constant, not perfect, but still. World end. World ends. Yes, world hunger ends, and everyone is happy. But Pokemon never existed. I mean, yeah. As much as I like Pokemon, I don't care about it that much to keep the world hungry. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That's insane. Let's see, you can learn anything in a minute. How to play a sport, how to cook, etc. Like in Matrix. Oh yes, what? But lasts for 1 month and then disappears forever from your mind. Can't be learned another time. Huh. This one's interesting. What do the comments say? How to kill all fundamentalists of any type in a week. Done. I don't understand. I don't get you, first comment. This is my brain anyway. Fair enough. Didn't say what would be erased from your mind. I'll look at something disgusting and erase it after 1 month. Loophole, lol. Learn bacon. You can never forget bacon. So you destroyed the button and now you can learn anything and forever. That's, I don't understand you, people. Learn how to make it so you can use this past 1 month. If you forget about it, then you won't remember learning it. So you can learn it as if for the first time. Too much downsides to learn fast? I mean, yeah, personally, I agree. Like, sure, you technically could be learning it, like, perfectly and blah, blah. But, like, then that skill would be gone and it wouldn't matter and it would just be a month out of your whole life. And if you had to do everything like that, then your life would be a little messed up. You find the one person that's meant for you, but your favorite game or game series no longer exists. Absolutely done. Press. Boom. Don't care. Don't care. You can't learn it again, no. Absolutely, you can't learn it again. I would certainly assume, considering it said you can't learn it again. So, like, there would be no point to press that button. So I did not press said button, because it's kind of pointless. So, like, if you had to learn every skill like that, including potentially how to breathe, you'd just be dead in a month. Woo. Although I guess technically breathing is not really a skill like it is, but it's not. I don't know. Let's see, you can have anything you want with the snap of your fingers, but you'll die at the age of 30. Huh. Now, the interesting, potentially depressing part of this. I'm disabled and have a pretty, scary, life-threatening issue, which doesn't necessarily put me on a timer, but is like, you know, it could happen at any moment. In fact, I mean, that's kind of literally all I've been thinking this whole stream, thinking about. And it's rough because I can't get my mind off it, which is awful. Woo. But, it doesn't necessarily put me on a timer, whereas this would put me on a strict timer. So, like, I don't think this convenience is really all that important to me, where I'd be fine with knowing I would die at 30 rather than the possibility of me, as I am right now, living far longer than I really expect to. I mean, granted, the last 2 years I thought I was gonna die every day anyways, but. So, no, I'm not gonna press the button. Hiya! Let's see. You can make any of your drawings come into real life, but you can never sing or dance again. I don't care about that. Like, sure, I'm an artist and I draw and stuff, but like, nah, I don't care about them becoming like real. I mean, I would only care about them becoming real if I had like some motive to it, you know? And like musical stuff is important to me as well. So like, nah, I don't really wanna, jeopardize either of those things. I like drawing, and I like things that are involved with musical stuff. So, like, I'll just not press the button and leave it as is. You know? All will be good. Let's see. Maybe if you know, maybe yes, if you know you'll die before. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That is indeed fair. But also, technically, if we are as we are now, we don't know. Of course, potentially for someone that has something like cancer, which puts them in a lot of situations on a timer, and they knew they would die before then yeah, I'd say someone like that, press the button. But for me, whereas mine's more like just up in the air of, hey, it could literally happen at any moment in time, just like really anyone's death, I guess. But like, I don't know. Mine's extra reliant on the idea that the people that have operated on me have done a good job, and potentially I don't screw up the device running from my brain down to my abdomen, which is kind of fragile. So, like, I don't know. Let's see. You can have an expensive dinner with Einstein and Washington at a rotating expensive diner in New York, but you be blamed for their deaths and seen as an atrocity to every human alive, past and present. Worse than, no, I'm good, because I don't really care to meet them anyways. I'm not that fascinated by them old people. I mean, sure, they're both, like, incredibly smart and, like, influential and revolutionary and blah, blah, yada, 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 blah. But I don't, meh. Also, being compared to Hitler's, kind of rough. Kind of rough, not gonna press that button. Let's see. You become the next big meme. But it's a really ugly picture of you. Sure, it'd be funny. Sure, why not? I'm down. That'd be funny. Let's do it for the funny ha-has. Let's see, you receive all the video games for every system and upcoming system for free, but you have to play them on a 10-inch colorless television. How much is 10 inches? I mean, it's about a foot, so, like, it's not really any different from, like, it's slightly smaller than most people's average monitors, and it's colorless, but it's literally any video game for any system, period. So, like, of course, hi Jaden, how's it going? Definitely pressing that freaking button. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes. Let's see, what does the first one say? Sell all the games you get, buy a new TV. Buy the games, but not the exact copy. Now you have almost infinite money, all the games, and nice-ass TV. Let's see, the people who did not press the button are idiots. This choice literally gives you an object. This, by strict definition, is positive value. Even if you are not fond of the downside associated with the object, you always have the option of quickly liquidating said assets, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, but I'm going into this assuming that the only thing we get to is do the thing that it states we can do. So the way I look at it is we could not then sell the video games for essentially infinite money, which I would still absolutely press in a heartbeat. Because, again, infinite money and essentially infinite consoles, I believe it also said. Your favorite NHL team, I don't, sports, wins the Stanley Cup. Their captain drops the cup when he lifts it. That would just be funny. I don't play sports. And that'd be a funny moment, so sure. Or not that I don't play sports, but I also don't because I'm disabled and that's become difficult for me. But I'm also not of the into sports, so like, meh. You solve the problem of world hunger. You always feel a little bit hungry no matter what you eat. Sure. Why not? I could always eat most of the time anyways. Although I guess feeling hungry and, being like, yeah, I could go for food is like a different thing entirely. And it feels like most people agree anyways. And most people are like, there's no downside. Anyways, how are you, Jaden? Hi, how's it going? My dude, my guy. It's Friday. You've gotten your wish. Woohoo. Let's freaking go. Yay, yay. You can get all the ice cream you want, but you can only get it in winter and it will always melt until summer. Oh. I mean, again, as the first comment says, better than no ice cream. Plus, I don't mind if my ice cream melts. It's still technically ice cream, and it's tasty. I'm pressing the button. We'll see. You can everyone's mind. Great typo, people. People can read yours. Sure. I don't. Wrong button. Sure, I don't have anything really to hide. NHL is for national hockey? Yeah, and I don't really watch hockey either. It is free. The ice cream is free. That is very true. So yeah, of course I pressed that button. I don't really have things to hide, so I don't care if people read my mind. Plus, I feel like I'm a very logically driven person. Of course, I'd probably make very, very, very many religious people very, very angry, but whatever. Let's see, all computer viruses are destroyed, never to return. That's great. You are still required by law to have an expensive security on your computer. I mean, what the fuck is this first comment? But I like guys more than girls. What the fuck is. Huh? Let's see. You've gotten rid of the porn virus and worms, but hackers are still there to wreck the cyber world. Still, it's win-win if nobody realizes that. Yeah, fair enough. Implying that the law required me to have an antivirus program in the first place? Yeah, fair. Windows and Mac automatically have one? Yeah, yeah. Never said I couldn't break the. Yikes. Oh, yeah. Better have and not need than need and not have. Never said that I had to pay for it, so I'll just use it while it's free. Small price to be able to not worry about what. Oh, I see where people's minds are. Okay. Um, yeah, okay. So it doesn't really specify how expensive, but I think I would still press it anyway. All computer viruses are destroyed, never to return. I think this is essentially saying, hey, all viruses that are and can be could never be possible. But I don't know. These things are always worded a little poorly. I think just for, the sake of, hey, all people could be at least somewhat relatively happy. Sure, I'd take the I'd take the brunt of the whole ridiculous cost. Then again, I guess that means everyone would have to. So actually, maybe it's fine. Just don't be stupid, you know, and get a virus on your computer. Let's see, you have the ability to forever rid the world of misery and pain, but the world would never know that you saved them. Instead, you are blamed by world leaders and their people for crimes against humanity and world destruction. No, I'm good. This one's a bit too slightly different from other ones we've gotten where it's like, no, I'm actively shunned and potentially put in dangerous, life threatening situations. I'm good. I'm good. It may be selfish, but nah, I'm good. Let's see, you can make anyone fall in love with you. That's a little selfish. But you will never fall in love. That makes it pointless. I'm good. A lot of these just feel like the upside never outweighs the downside and they just cancel each other out. It makes it stupid. You can read and control minds, but you will lose the ability to walk. Bruh. I can't really walk as it is, but I don't really care about controlling minds. I think reading minds would be kind of fun and cool. Although I don't particularly care. I think it would just be more for the sake of my own peace of mind. You know, being able to know that, oh, hey, this person doesn't outright hate me or something. That's more the only reason I would care. Just because of the anxiety associated with that. Let's see, you obtain the ability to travel through time, and you can never go back to plus or minus 100 years from when you first departed. Um. Huh. This is assuming that in 100 years, things won't be awful. Um. Huh. I don't know. I mean, we'll never know. So I mean, press the button. Why not? See where things are 100 years in the future. That'd be kind of cool. Hopefully they're not destroyed and everyone's dead. But I mean, considering there is a future, then But I mean, it could just not contain humans. Let's see. You gain the ability to see the exact time of death, floating above people's heads. Holy shit! Oh my god. You cannot tell them about it, and you do not know your own time of death. But do they know your time of death? Of course, then they potentially wouldn't be able to tell. I don't need to know this. No. This doesn't serve anyone really any good. Unless you're like obsessed with knowing when people die. It's not like you can change it. And I think it would just make you more anxious about, oh, I've got this much time with this person left. I'm good, thanks. I'm fine. Let's see. You get to be a girl. What if you are already a girl answering the question? They didn't think about this. Let's see. You get to be a girl for an indefinite period of time, but you have small boobs. And the first comment, of course, is error. Do not understand downside. I don't understand the downside either. I'm down with this. Small boobs are still boobs. All titty is good titty. Also, it'd be an interesting thing. I would maybe deal with it for a month and then be like, yeah, I'm good. I can go back to being me. I think it'd be an interesting thing. experience it, see what it's like, and then be like, nah, I'm out, I'm bailing. I'd be down. Let's see, you pass all your classes with solid A's. Okay, yeah, sure. Your browser history is made public. I never had bad grades to begin with, and my browser history isn't bad. Usually, the only time I look up things that are concerning is more out of anxiety, like, oh, can this thing kill you? Oh, is this thing bad? Oh, is this awful thing gonna happen? Oh, is this, is that? You know, I don't really look up anything super ick, you know? So I'd press it, I guess, but guaranteed, hey, I would have gotten straight A's in school. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter now because I'm not in school. Like, this is only really for a specific period of time. What do other people say? I'm not an addict of data deleted. All I want to know is what happened to the people who see my history. Let's see, incognito, blah, yeah, the pro is limited, the cons are not. I'm out of here. Yikes, jeez. I mean, they do have a point that, like, the pro is very limited. It only applies to if you're in some form of schooling. Also, I had very good grades anyways because it's not difficult to go through school and get good grades. Like, you just do the work and you're fine. So, like, I don't care about this one. Like, there really needs to be an I don't care or this doesn't apply option. You gain 10 years of extra life. Holy shit. 2 random members of your family lose 5 years each from their lives. Oh, God. Do I be a selfish bitch? Because it could be 2 of my least favorite family members. Or 2 that I don't really know. Huh. I mean, I'm not really one that's out for, you know, screwing over people anyways. But the reason why this is such a thing for me is because of my scary medical history. So 10 guaranteed extra years is kind of crazy for me because I already don't know how long I'm going to live. I don't know if I'll live to be 80. I don't know if I'll live another 5 years. Who knows? But I don't know. I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. I'll not press that button. You have to use a Nokia phone your whole life. That'd be fine. And you get credit for the creation of the first iPod. Does this mean you would get the money that would come along with it, or just the credit of it? Because if so, I would take this and be fine with it because phones are kind of stinky as is because they ruin people's attention span. Of course, this only applies to you as well, so it wouldn't really help other people. This is more of just a you-centric thing, you know? It's not really... I don't know. I don't think I care. I... Nah. I'm fine with my smartphone and not being credited for the first iPod. I don't know. I mean, if the money came along with it, sure, but we don't really know that. Yada yada. You have unlimited strength, and you're immortal. But you cannot control your strength, and your perception of time is extremely fast. Nope. No, thanks. I could kill someone just by lightly tapping them on the shoulder. So, no, I'm good. You get to go to Hogwarts. I'm not really crazy about Harry Potter. You get thrown into the Slytherin house. I don't really know much about the factions, anyways. I don't care. This don't apply to me. Plus, also, a lot of things in Harry Potter are kind of messed up. Let's see. You have near complete control over your own need for sleep, letting you go to sleep whenever you choose and sleep for exactly how long you want. You also gain the ability to dream whatever you wish and interact with it as a perfect lucid dreamer. That would be amazing. This sounds fucking great. How is this going to completely ruin it? You will always feel tired, like you didn't get enough rest, no matter how much you've slept, and you must sleep a minimum of 9 hours per day. If you have not slept the amount 24 hours since your last rest, you immediately fall asleep and cannot wake until you have finished the minimum time remaining for the day. That overwrites the first one. That overwrites the first one. It's not however long you choose in that case. But I mean, sure. I already wake up feeling tired anyways. What do other people say? Just lucid dream your whole life. Fair enough. Find the 2 and tomorrow you'll... Okay, comments. Great. Let's see. The average human can stay awake for days. If an emergency hit and you were on the run, you'd be screwed. Fair enough. But this is assuming... I mean, I guess, like, what do you call it? Like, um, like natural disasters, this would apply and you'd be screwed. Yeah, that'd suck. But also, like, alarms exist. And I think after a while, you'd kind of realize, hey, I have to adhere to this. I'd press it. Sure. Let's see, you are a Time Lord. Oh, hell yeah. You can't interfere with humans. Oh. That does somewhat, um, diminish a Time Lord's influence. Kind of. Because then anything that would come to kill them, you know, you couldn't really do anything about. And humanity would just kind of die. I don't think I care that much. Like, woo, being a Time Lord and all, but like, whatever, you know. Let's see, you can sleep faster and never be late because you wake up too late. Let's see, wait, what? You can sleep faster and never be late because you wake up too late. I'm confused by what you mean. Yes, you can travel in time and space. Yeah, but I don't care about that really. Well, okay, actually, now that I think about it, you could technically essentially make yourself immortal and not really have to worry about people dying because you could just like relive. But then that would mean like not furthering human existence, I guess. But also, if you knew that, you know, aliens were going to invade from some other time, space, universe, whatever. Um, and you couldn't do anything about it anyways, and all humans would die, you could just, I guess, technically accept that and just go back in time and relive things, I guess. So, maybe I would have pressed it. Because also, then you get twice the hearts and you can regenerate. So, that'd be kind of sick. So, maybe actually I would press that button. Let's see. You can have free access to all porn sites and videos. Okay, then. But you do not attract the opposite sex. No, I'm good. I don't care about porn in general and think we are we're in a bad way because of it anyways. And it's kind of melting people. So I'm good. Doesn't. What? Doesn't say you can't interfere with the species that are trying to interfere with humans. I mean, yeah, I guess. But also, technically, whatever happens to the humans would be a result of them. I don't know. But also, I guess that's technically what he does, anyways, though he does tend to interfere with humans a lot. Though there's also those episodes like in um, the first season of the reboot, the original reboot, not this newer one, where Rose, goes back to try and save her dad, and then it's a problem. I mean, I don't know. I think pressing the button would just be a good idea all around, maybe. I just didn't really think about it or care that much. But, now that I think about it, um, potentially getting upwards of 14 regenerations and the ability to travel space and time and essentially relive things or, stop any other potentially crazy things from happening to other places or potentially Earth if allowed, Man. Let's see. You get a lifetime subscription to your favorite website / online service. I guess that'd be like YouTube. And you must use Internet Explorer 6. I don't really. I'm gonna do some quick. We're gonna thinky thunk our way on this. We're gonna look this up. This is the wrong web browser. Why is that the one showing up? You're not the right web browser. This one. Okay. Internet Explorer 6. What are you like? Because if you're like practically unusable, then maybe not. Internet Explorer still did have like Google and stuff. Internet Explorer 6 is a discontinued web browser developed by Microsoft or Windows operating system released on August 24th, 2001. I mean, we are practically using it anyways for a long time, so I think I'd press it anyways. I think I'd use it anyways. Anyway, I'm going to eat lunch. See ya. Bye, Jaden. Wonder what you were gonna do for the lunches. I think I'll definitely press this button. Potentially it'd be very slow and clunky, but whatever's, It is very slow. I mean, yeah. It was all the way back in 2001. So, like, yeah. But, I don't know. Granted, I don't really use the subscription anyways now that I think about it. I don't really care for having YouTube Premium anyways, because it doesn't really provide much anyways. So, like, the first comment on this one is E621 doesn't have subscriptions. Warning to whoever's going to Google that. It's porn. Funny. Let's see. Be the world's happiest man, or, well, but, not or, but be in agonizing pain every second of your life. Nah. I don't care about being the world's happiest. I just care about being average, baby. I don't know. People have this weird obsession with being the best at things, and I just don't have that. I just don't care. If I have a pretty mediocre life, that is perfectly fine. If I don't contribute anything super incredibly worthwhile to society, that's perfectly fine with me. Whatever. Don't care. You become famous, but you smell weird. Well, I'm already there. I already get comments about it all the time. Also, I'm pretty sure they spelled weird. They smelled weird. uh, so I smell like Victoria's Secret perfume. Youch. What a burn. Your laptop has an infinitely charged battery, so you'll never have to charge it again, but it only runs Windows 2000. Ha. Huh. I mean, that's also technically in the same vein. And the last laptop I used, anyways, used very slow internet. But I also don't use a laptop. I have a desktop, so I don't care. This is not really one that applies to me. I have a desktop PC Master Race, baby. Doctor Who will continue. What the hell? What's with all the Doctor Who? Doctor Who will continue for the rest of your life, but it will be the only TV show in existence for the rest of your life. No, I'm good. There are way too many good shows out there, including Fiona and Cake Season 2, which I just watched, which was great. Then there's The Owl House, and there's Adventure Time on its own, which was great. There's too much good shit. So, like, as much as I like Doctor Who, I don't need it to continue. If all Doctor Who was wiped out, that would suck. And maybe it would lead me more to pressing the button, but like, eh. Eh. Let's see. Yeah, most people didn't press the button, I would figure. Let's see. Religion completely vanishes from the planet. Whoa. Whoa. You're gonna get some people angry at this one. Oh my god. A major economic crisis held back science for another. I would assume that's supposed to mean 200 years. Losing religion is one of the best things for this world. So many people would. So many people would disagree with that first comment. Slams button. Finally, everyone is sane. Go read that and you'll understand. Shut the fuck up with your anti-religious bullshit. La la. Blah blah. Yada yada. Yikes, man. Yikes, this comment section's rough. I'm good with letting people believe what they want to believe, even if I don't personally believe. Man, that's rough. Let's see, lucid dreaming whenever you want. No nightmares or sleep paralysis, that's sick. You must end each dream with painful I technic that happens to me a lot anyways, so I think I'd be fine. Not necessarily suicide, but usually being forced into situations where I'm tortured and killed and blah. I think I'd press the button. I think I'd be fine with that. It'd be a little scarring, but hey, if the rest of my life wasn't, you know, that, then definitely. Let's see, you can live in the anime world. Which one? You will never remember the real world. Sure. It could be any anime of choice, hopefully. So, sure. You gain 1 million, or your local equivalent. You permanently lose 10 centimeters, roughly 4 inches of height. I'm already short. I would not mind being shorter. I've already told people that honestly, I'd probably rather be glad to go back to being a little shorter before I got this stupid surgery that totally screwed my legs. So I would gladly press this button. People like are way too obsessed with people's height. Absolutely press that button. 100%. Let's see, it's 12:30. I've been doing this for an hour and a half already. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. Get a new computer that scans your face, meaning only you can access your history and tabs. I'm the only one that really has control over my computer anyways. If you type the word sad on the computer, you will be arrested on the spot, even if you only press the keys in a sequence. I don't have to worry about this problem, so no. Why do so many people have things that they need to hide? Jesus. My goodness, dude. Oh, that's funny now that I think about it. Yeah, S, A, and D, because if you're a gamer, your fingers are usually always on W, A, S, and D. That's funny. Let's see, you gain the superpower to control Z your life. That's sick. It's a finite number of times, and you have no idea how many. Uh, sure. I don't see it. I don't see a reason why, even if it's just once. It's not like I'm gonna control Z the most drastic, crazy things ever. Like, whatever. Just be smart about it, forehead. Let's see. You acquire the power of time manipulation. Able to pause or rewind. Time at will. But you become perpetually haunted by the memories of past moments, experiencing vivid and emotionally intense flashbacks of your life that can be overwhelming at times. Uh, I mean, I kind of deal with this already, so whatever. Whatevs. Not a problem. I'll deal with it. Let's see. Clickety clack. You become the king of the world, but you lose all of your limbs in a chainsaw accident. Nope. Let's see. Okay. Considering we're getting to almost like a 2-hour mark here, I'm gonna end this off in 5 more. But we'll see how the fifth one is. If the fifth one kind of sucks, we'll do another or so on. Let's see, you were impervious to harm. That'd be sick. Anytime anyone tries to hit you, their attacks rebound on their own bodies. That's funny, haha. You cannot be touched, even by loved ones. Your entire body is surrounded by an invisible force field that keeps everyone away. Huh. I think this one would destroy me on its own. Not being able to even, like, be hugged. Sure, I never get hugged or really touched in general, unless it's in a, what word? What word? What are words? What are words? In, like, I guess passive aggressive works here in a more passive aggressive way. I don't really get, I like, no. This would just suck for me. This would just be sad. What the heck? What do we got? Term private translations on. Try private translations. No, I don't care about this. Go away. Zen, leave me alone, please. You will have the power to save a civilization. You have to kill, deceive, and betray a lot of people to do this. Um, how much is a lot? Like, well, how much is a lot here, you know? I think I would maybe. Oh, but betray implies like potentially good stand. No, I'm good. I don't want to be a bad person. That's rough though because it also has the major upside. That one's rough. You create something extraordinary to science, but it can be used to kill millions, perhaps even ruin the planet forever. Nope. That's too big of a downside. You create something extra. Oh, wait. Yeah, click next. You can spend 5 days with anyone of your choice. You have to stay in your hometown. Well, yeah. Done. I love the first comment on this one. Markiplier's coming to town. That's funny. Let's go. You don't need to sleep anymore, but you need to pay a tax 35% of your wage every month for it. Huh. What do comments say? This one's, blah. Broke. So no taxes. That's not how that works. Uh, I do that already, but my tax 47%, make 250K a year. Price 30% of nothing is nothing, so I don't 35 the man, this is rough. So many of these people aren't out in the world making money, needing to make money. Yeah, I think I'd press this button. I think I'd press it. I think I'd press it. I mean, I don't necessarily have an income, so I don't know how that affect me, but maybe yes, no, I don't know. Let's see, you can live in whatever world you wish to live in. You'll die 3 days later. No. Let's see, you can live in. Oh, wait, nope. Click again. You play for your country in the FIFA World Cup, not a sports person. You're the goalkeeper of your national team, and you're no better than an amateur. That's funny, but sad for sports people, so no. Plus, this could potentially be meaning, yeah, in terms of soccer. I mean, I guess technically could also mean American football because goals and whatnot, or hockey or blah. But I don't know. I'm gonna interpret it as soccer because I like soccer. That'd be sad. So no, because I like soccer. You are able to manipulate the mind of everybody that you see, but everybody that you look at appears naked. Yuck. Also, that's perverted. I'm good. Well, don't care. Fair enough. My computer starting to get toasty. I think it is. Wow. And you get your dream job. None of your colleagues or supervisors take it seriously. My dream job is this, so doesn't matter. You will have nearly endless intelligence and knowledge, but you will never be able to feel emotions again. No. You can't die. You can still be hurt, but it will never kill you. You're in a car accident and you're injured to the point where you would die, but you don't. FX? This man mean EX as an example? I mean, considering I said 5, and this is about that 5, this one feels like a good one to end on. Not being able to die is both a blessing and a curse. But also, this would make it a curse. If I were a normal person, I would probably press this button, or probably not press this button. But since I'm me and have the issues I have, it makes me tempted to press this button. But also, not being able to die is a problem. And this would be a problem. So I don't think so. And what's our next one? You can create your own superpower and use it for however long as you desire, but you have to be a villain. Interesting. What if I'm a villain whose superpower is just giving people free ice cream? But anyways, yeah, that's all for me for now. We're gonna leave it here. I will see y'all's next week on the Monday for something. Potentially BTD6. Potential. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be Minecraft, and then not BTD6. Which one are we doing next? We're doing 4, I think. 4? Yeah, 4. Yeah. So Minecraft, and then on Tuesday, it'll be BTD4. 4. 4 for 4 for 4. Then on Thursday, it'll be Kirby. And then Friday again, we'll be doing, I don't know, we'll probably maybe play Bejeweled 3 or Peggle. One of those two. Who knows? I don't know. Got them recently. gonna play them on stream because they're chill and fun. And yeah. Anyway, that's all for me for now. I will see you all on Monday. Peace.